2 hours of sleep in Chinatown, heading to the airport. So I got about 2 hours of sleep last night, and then the flight is about 2.5 hours, so I'm hoping after the 4.5 hours of total sleep I should be good by the time I get there. But my main concern is that I'm flying Spirit Airlines and they're so strict on their bag regulations, so I'm really hoping I'll be good with this massive camera bag.
Exit right.
Thank you so much. So far so good. I'm traveling with so much camera gear and a drone. Didn't take out my bag through TSA. No problem. Now, perfect timing, get my flight to Chicago. From Chinatown to Chinatown.
Yeah. And you say Shy City? Shy City? Shy City?
Oh guys, I have some good news and some bad news. I'll say the bad news first. The bad news is, I thought I transferred all the footage from my memory card to my external hard drive. So I formatted my external hard drive to start filming this video. And when I went to go edit yesterday's video on the plane, it wasn't there. I'm like 100% sure that I transferred the files over. I remember the countdown saying it was 7 minutes to transfer it, but it's not there. So I'm a little annoyed because it was a really good video. I was excited to edit it, but I can't. And there's nothing I can do, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna think optimistically, since the good news is I'm in Chicago. I've never been to Chicago before. It's gonna be a great 4 or 5 days here. Whenever you're in a situation and there's nothing you can do about it, you should never dwell on it. But you should be dwelling on when you can't find your Uber driver. So hopefully we find Rahim. How's it going?
Good, man. There's a ton of stuff to do downtown, man.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Alright, so just made it to the hotel. I'm only staying here for 1 night with Manny, and then I don't know where I'm staying, but this hotel looks pretty nice. Whoa. Place is not too shabby at all. I have the nice pull-out couch right here where I'm probably gonna be staying, and then, you know, of course, gotta give Manny the big bed. He's competing, so he deserves it. Or maybe we'll just cuddle. Like I said, when I went to go edit the footage on the plane, I realized that it was deleted. So I spent the 2.5 hours on the flight just upset that I deleted the video. So I didn't get any sleep. So your boy needs some coffee. So I am currently in Chicago for a few reasons. The main reason what started off why I bought the flight out here was because my business partner, who is a pro skateboarder, competes in Street League, which is Rob Dyrdek's contest and has stops all over the world. One being here in Chicago. That is today, so I wanted to see him compete, and then also I've never been to Chicago and I do have some friends who live here, so I plan on just exploring around the city and, you know, getting into some really fun stuff. Today is the contest, and then Manny leaves tomorrow, and then I have 3 days to myself. So today the plan is to just go root for Manny and support him. You know, that's what you do when you have a business partner. It's like a marriage. You come out and you support. Oh, that was really hot. Oh, I just found out Manny skates in the last heat, so I have like a half hour to cruise around, explore Chicago, and hopefully find some food, preferably deep dish. Look at this McDonald's. It's like intergalactic future McDonald's. Chicago. Oh, Chicago.
Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it, at your bottom dollar you lose the blues.
My biggest concern whenever I go to a new city is I don't know if they jaywalk. In New York, there's no cars coming, you just go. Here, it's like dead silent and people are just waiting. So I guess I'm gonna wait. I tweeted what Chicago deep dish pizza place should I check out, and every single person tweeted this place. I probably should have looked that up. It's a sit-down restaurant, and of course, since it's the most famous deep dish place in Chicago, it is packed right now on the weekend. So I don't think I'm gonna have time, because then I would miss Manny skating, and that's like the whole reason why I came out here. I don't even know what to do now. Running out of time. So I went halfway around Chicago. Just go to the Starbucks that's right next to my hotel. But at least I get to do a little sightseeing. Chicago looks lovely and very clean. But right after I finish this, I need to go to the contest.
Your breath?
Yep.
Yes.
It's a nice car. It's a new car smell too. I like it.
Do as much as you can while you're here.
Thank you so much, Anna.
You're very welcome.
One of the best Uber drivers I've ever had. Recommended so much for me to do in Chicago. Excited about that.
Last name?
Conti, C-O-N-T-I.
How you feeling? I feel good.
Yeah?
We'll see what happens. The course is gnarly. Look at it.
Wow, it does look pretty gnarly.
The hubba's huge. It's like a 14-stair hubba. Like it's a 9, but really it's like a 14-stair. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be fun.
Yeah, he skates dead last, so we got some time to
I got time to warm up. Time to get ready.
Yeah, so the hair's looking good.
I got a surprise for you.
Okay. I'm ready. Oh, no way! Are these the samples or are these them? Dude.
I didn't even notice. I had a one. You walked right by.
But he has a really low first on score that he can drop. Calvin Hoffman.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, surprise you came here and I surprised you.
So they told me I'm not allowed to film with my DSLR, so I'm gonna film as much as I can with the telephone. Hey, John. And you got the let me see. Dude, so young. You rooting for Manny, right? Manny Santiago. What's your name? Damo. From Chicago?
No, I'm from Ohio.
Came all the way out here for this?
Yeah.
What'd you say your name was?
Alexis, bro.
Alexis.
Yo, what up?
The FLS rookie qualified in for the Pro Open and the Champion. Puerto Rico, the student qualified in the student league by winning the 2013 SLS Select Series. You hit for Fortune Skateboards, Echo Unlimited, and Diamond Hardware. Put your hands together for Manny Santiago! Alright, so there you have it.
Hotels.
This is it, the Fortune Hotel. Manny killed it today. Did so well in the lines.
I did alright.
You did so well in the lines.
I did, you know what? I did good in the lines, and I usually hate doing the lines, so I'm proud of that. As for the hubba,
Alright, that's
you know, my foot's a little still messed up, and I gave it my all, and I didn't want to take any extra injuries, and I gotta go to Woodward.
Yeah, he leaves for Woodward in like 5 hours.
So sometimes you gotta keep that in consideration. Most people don't know that. I was up there thinking like if I take a chance, right? If I take a chance and I hurt my foot for one try of a trick, then I'm gonna let all these kids down when I go to Woodward, which is more important to me than a victory. I don't want to let the people down with personal experiences.
Yeah, you just care for the people.
You know, I change lives. When people meet me, I change their lives.
They wouldn't even let me film on my camera.
At all?
Yeah,
Even
so that's why
sneaky?
everything was on the iPhone.
Oh, sick, 'cause you still got some clips.
Still got
See
his
that?
line.
See, people think like, oh, you got a big camera with microphone, you can't film it, but then wha-bam, you take out your iPhone 10.
Got your telephone and you're
the
good.
Fortune exclusive iPhone 10 that nobody has. That will be out in 2019.
Speaking of exclusive, what I wanted to say was we have Fortune socks
We do.
coming out.
A bunch of them, like a gang of them. But only for the
You have to buy a skateboard or
Yeah. They're only for the team riders, so like me, you, Rochelle, Chris, people like Debo, right? So, but the only way you guys can get these socks is if you buy 2 or more Fortune skate items on the website, then you get a pair of socks for free, which makes you somewhat a part of the team because they're only exclusive to the team. So if you guys want to be down with the socks and not pay for them, you just have to buy 2 boards or even a hat. You could buy a hat and a board and get free socks. And I skated in them today for the first time, and they're awesome. As you can see in the footage, they work good, and they say Fortune this way, right? Or upside down, yeah, that way. And then they 3 bricks, and they fit good. Swag.
And that's it. So get your Fortune socks coming September.
that kept me very busy.